Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a video about what I did to conceive. And the products that I mentioned in this video, I am not sponsored by any of them. These are simply items that I use to help facilitate my trying to conceive journey. So I'm going to talk about the beginning. So I did get off birth control. I was on birth control for 7 years straight. And my husband and I decided to get off to see what it would take for me to conceive naturally. So when I got off birth control, I realized that my period was very irregular, sometimes up to 53 days in between each cycle. And it was becoming very frustrating, and I could never predict when I was coming on. I couldn't pinpoint my ovulation. It was like very frustrating. So I depended on the Ovia and Glow app to try to record and facilitate everything in order to pinpoint my ovulation. I noticed that the Ovia app was more helpful in recording and facilitating this whole process. So after I got off of birth control, I was trying to regulate my body, and to begin that process, I was taking the one a day Vitex multivitamin gummies every single day, and I got this from Target on sale actually. So I was taking this every single day to help facilitate my body and become irregular and getting all the necessary vitamins you need every day anyway as a woman. So I noticed that I wasn't really getting sick, and I'm prone to getting sick. I'm like, my immune system sucks. So along with that, I was taking vitamin C every other day, and this is the Nature's Bounty version. I don't think it really matters what version you use or what brand you use, but I was taking vitamin C 1,000 mgs along with my Vitex gummies every single day, and that was helping me for a little bit as far as to help regulate my body and becoming more healthy. So then I started taking zinc. I added that to my daily vitamin regimen, and I did that for a few months, and besides not getting sick, I still wasn't getting pregnant, but I was really trying to build my body up to being healthy. And I also started taking prenatal vitamins at the time. I don't have any in front of me, but I was taking prenatal vitamins. I was using the Target brand as well. So I was taking prenatal vitamins along with that, and then I stopped taking them because it started becoming too much for me as far as trying to remember to take my vitamins. I even got a 7-day pill organizer as a reminder to take my vitamins every day. So I was taking them every day for 3 months, and then I noticed that I wasn't getting pregnant, but I did feel healthier as far as I wasn't getting sick. So it did become frustrating. I did start taking biotin as well, and I included that later into that regimen, but I noticed that I could have been taking too many different forms of vitamins at one time, so I cut out taking biotin. They said biotin is like, it's like a supplement that you can use to get pregnant, but I don't feel like it helped because I didn't get pregnant. So after waiting a little bit, I started taking the PreMama fertility, and I was taking this for about a month and a half, and I found this through the Ovia app. You know how sometimes the apps have sponsored products, and this was on one of the suggested products to use if you're trying to get pregnant. So I bought it. I was taking it for a month and a half. It's tasteless. You put it in a glass of water every single day and just go on about your day. I did that for a month and a half, and it's kind of pricey. I think it's like $20-something. I didn't want to keep spending that if it wasn't working. So after a month and a half of trying it, that's why I have some left. I was just like, okay, this ain't working. So I stopped taking the vitamins besides my one a day. And I stopped taking the PreMama because that wasn't working. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to just take a couple months off. Me and my husband decided that me being obsessed with trying to get pregnant was also stressing me out. So I took a few months off to de-stress, and I was relaxing, but I didn't completely stop everything. I decided to do a castor oil pack. So if you don't know what a castor oil pack is, I'm about to explain it. So I bought the castor oil from GNC, and I think it was like $9 or $10. And what you do is you soak a organic cloth. I got a mason jar, I soaked it in the castor oil, and that's how I stored it every single day. So you let it get saturated with the castor oil. You lay flat on your back. I put the cloth on my abdomen, and I put a plastic bag over it, and then I put the heat pack over it. And I laid there flat every other day for 30 minutes, and I just relaxed. And I just, you know, the castor oil pack is said to help maneuver things in your abdomen into its respective place, so everything could be out of whack from having, you know, be on birth control and stuff like that. So it's supposed to help put everything back in order. And I did that every other day, and I continue to do that through the rest of my trying to conceive journey. I feel like it could have helped facilitate that journey of becoming pregnant, but I don't know. So that's what I did. I continued with that every other day. And then when we decided to keep trying, I added a herbal supplement called Vitex into my regimen. So I added Vitex and maca root. So I had my one a day, which is this. Then I added the Vitex, and I started off with just one Vitex a day. Then after a couple months, I had added 3 into my daily intake. And I wanted to do something that was more sustainable, so I started making antioxidant smoothies. And antioxidant smoothies can be kind of tasteless because there's not a lot of sugar in it. So I had the antioxidant mix from Target. It's a big red bag. It literally says antioxidant. And then I added the maca root, organic maca root. I still have some left. So this is the gelatinized version, and it's chalky, it's nasty, but I put this into my antioxidant smoothies every single morning, and that was my go-to. My daily vitamins with the Vitex, with the maca root smoothies every single day. I did that for 3 months, and boom, I got pregnant. So I was like, I don't know if it's just the time from when I got off birth control and trying to conceive with doing the deed and everything that works, but I feel like the maca root and the Vitex is what helped me get pregnant. I don't know if the castor oil helped, but I did that every other day. I took my daily vitamins, I took my Vitex and my gelatinized maca root every single day for 3 months straight, and I got pregnant. And it was a healthy pregnancy. I had no problems. I had no morning sickness. Not really. I mean, besides, if you watch some of my pregnancy updates, I did get sick a few times, but in general, like, my pregnancy was so smooth. So that's what I used to get pregnant. Hopefully these products helped you in your journey. It can become pricey if you have not done a lot of research, or if you're desperate like I was, then you're willing to spend whatever amount of money you have to in order to get pregnant. Vitex, they say sometimes it causes a miscarriage. So once I found out I was pregnant, I stopped taking Vitex altogether. Some people try to wean themselves off, so they decrease the amount of Vitex they're taking when they first find out, so they don't just quit cold turkey, because it can, like, put your body in shock, is what they said. But I stopped taking it altogether, and my baby was fine. My pregnancy was fine. So do your research. I am no medical professional. I'm just sharing with you what I did to get pregnant. If you have any questions about my journey, feel free to comment down below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. But in any other case, please subscribe to my channel for more videos. I do mommy videos, DIY project, vlogs, you name it. I try to film it. So if you have any questions, hit me up down below. I hope to see you next time. Oh, if y'all want to meet my baby, I'm finna go get him. So this is the end product of trying to conceive. This is Sebastian Alexander, and he is 4 months old. So it was all worth every single dime. So if you're trying to have one of these, hopefully you can follow the products that I use in this video to help facilitate that process.